This music's so calm for the struggle that follows it. I feel so relaxed. But then that's the game, I suppose, isn't it? It's just calm. And absolutely fucking awful. Another song, but I can't remember the name. So what, is it not the Long Dark theme? Is it ripped from something else? It's news to me if so. Somber, yeah. I mean, my Summer's Car's the same, right? Brutally difficult, but weirdly calm. Kitten, Sothan, Dougie, Salty, Martin, Bear, welcome to the stream, everybody. And calm we shall be today, because by Christ I need it. Is everybody well? Go get the rest of the plane crash survivors today. Feels like it's been used in the opening for TV shows and stuff. It might be the theme, but I've definitely heard it elsewhere. No, I mean, is it not an original for the game, is what I was asking. Or do you mean you've heard the Long Dark theme used elsewhere? It's quite possible. It's beautiful though, right? It is very opening to a Stephen King-esque Netflix series in 2013. You know what I mean? Right, let's get on with it today. Yesterday, we started rescuing the survivors. We didn't get any of our weapons stolen by a bear, but now we have a rifle. And we're going to survive again today because I've only died twice in this stupid shit game. Yeah, it's a bit Twin Peaksy as well. Coffeeton, welcome to the stream. Sorry it's a delayed response, but this really does sound very Netflix. It's got a theme, haven't they, Netflix? I'm watching Da Vinci's Demons at the moment, and it sounds like the opening to that as well. I mean, maybe what they pulled from is just TV show opening sounding theme. But it definitely fits the tone, right? What do they call it in this game? The Quiet Apocalypse. Right, we're in the community centre. I ran off to the toilets at the end of yesterday because if you remember, the good pastor was about to deliver us a sermon. I think it looked like that anyway. I went and stood over there, so I assume we're about to hear some good pastor. Yeah, not that stale stuff. I think we're about to hear some wisdom from his very pale head. I assume so anyway, unless he's just gone to stand up there to avoid the coffin. Mr. Priest, sir, say something to us. No? No? Do you know what I bet he's done? I bet he's just gone up there to make room so that there's enough space for all these survivors. What if there's like a survivor that wants to sleep right here? I may have made a bit too much of a mess. What we did do yesterday, though, just before the end, is we managed to get your man his storage locker filled up. Look at that to the right. We've got 16,000 calories of... Wow. The priest spoke and you went for a shit, yeah. In the US, Barilla would be a good pasta. In the EU, I imagine Barilla would be a shit pasta. I've never heard of Barilla, Sothan, so it might just have a different name. 16,000 calories is a pretty good meal. Speaking of calories, I guess I should start filling up on something. We ate all the wolf meat, didn't we? Actually, not terribly bad. What am I like for food? Could just set off, I suppose. Yeah, one more wolf meat remaining. If I go out now, though, I'm going to stink. I might take maybe a couple of cans of pop, because I've got enough of them. It's here, yeah, it's in the blue, it's in blue packaging. There you go, so then all we know about it is it has blue packaging. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's just fire up some coffee. Don't look like that, kid. You've taught Sothan something. Where's my coffee? There. There is some damn good pasta here. Some relatively stale coffee. While that brews, what shall we make use of our time doing? Over here, especially if the events of Milton followed. Oh yeah, the prisoners from Milton are apparently in this area. I suppose if they're going to start causing problems, we should go and deal with that sooner rather than later. Let's maybe do that once the coffee's brewed. Bright blue one? It's just blue. Mine. It's the best I've got. Comes in a cardboard packet. I appreciate that Kitten's able to translate my bullshit over to English. Learn to trap the bear. I'd like to. I mean, the bear that stole my gun, I would very much like to deal with that bitch. But at least the legendary one is dead. Good. Alright, let's go check for prisoners first. Then I think we'll maybe get a few of this other stuff done before I start fucking about looking for the survivors, because I think that might trigger like the next major plot thing. Alright, temperature's not actually terrible out here today. It's 1 drop, we'll call it. Which I will accept. I don't have any proper flares, so one thing I'm worried about is timber wolves. That might require a shitload of ammunition. But we'll head over and just make sure that there's no... Thing is, though, is the prisoners that escaped, they don't strike me as very good survivalists. And they're only wearing prison attire. So I've not got a great deal of faith that they're not just ice out there now. That's all that's left of them. I'd have to Google it or go back to the shopping app. I can't be arsed, I've got a cake to check up on. You're our lead researcher, Kitten. If you're not going to do it, then who is? Most dry pastas are the same. Chaz had a good idea recently as well. He said if your pasta feels a bit dry, just pour milk on it and eat it like cereal. And I'm yet to hear a bad idea from Chaz, so I'd just do that. I'd check this truck. This has got to be earthquake fallout, right? From the... I think I have checked it. From the original earthquake. But there has been earthquakes while I've been here, but mostly when I go in those bunkers. I don't know if me going slightly below ground level causes seismic problems. That might just be the game calling me fat again. Well, it's quite a pleasant walk so far. Somewhere in the hills down here where apparently these prisoners were last seen. Problem is, if there's a prisoner that has locked an entire town of people, including the elderly and children, in a schoolhouse, set it on fire for a laugh, and then asked us for mercy, Southern will probably say, yeah, don't kill that guy, let him go free. Again. I think we know where his allegiances lie. So on the map, it said there was some kind of hill. Or it looked like there was a hill, and then the prisoners were around it. We'll maybe get to the top of this lump up front. Okay, so you just got to cool it and make the icing. What's the occasion? Just finally being able to have the oven on because it's not 35 degrees outside. I thought it was for Sothan's birthday tomorrow, possibly. Right, let's check the map when we get up top. I'm assuming no wolves can get up onto this bridge, but that's maybe a silly assumption. This is why I like to keep a cake on hand, yeah, just in case it's one of Sothan's birthdays. Alright. So if I maybe drop down under the bridge and we'll go up to where this like rocky area is in the south, we can then cut into the mountains. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, happy birthday. So genuinely though, Sothan, jokes aside, happy birthday. Everybody join me in wishing Sothan a happy festivities. Maybe you shouldn't put things to a vote when you don't want to face the consequences of your actions. What you're saying, Sothan, there is maybe you shouldn't trust me with important decisions. And you know what? After that one in particular, agreed. No, it's not his birthday, it's tomorrow, but it's funny to say it today. I don't want to mislead people. Right, it looked like a relatively big hill. The waypoint, not Southend. You're not having a birthday this year? Well, what's Kitten going to do with these 7 cakes? Yeah, it depends what time zone you're in. They're going mad for Southend's birthday in the Philippines as we speak. I think he just baits us into thinking it's his birthday, so we'll waste a lot of time baking cakes and prepping festivities. Okay, that was the end of my coffee bonus. So apparently the evidence of the prisoners is somewhere around here. Where? Am I in the right area? A bit further. Can't believe you did this. I have children, so then I've got better things to do. Cops from GTA got to kids' party food. I'm getting into the mood for Grand Theft Auto now. Everybody who says they're not in... Oh, I'm actually not interested in GTA. Get all them out now and we'll ignore you. But for those that are, I'm excited for that. I'm in the mood now. Doesn't take much, does it? What, to get me interested in a GTA game? It's just anything Rockstar make. They're the last game... They're honestly, they feel like the last company that is yet to have a dud. Got in that mood quick. What do you mean quick? It's been 8 years. Somewhere up here. Like your previously ironclad can't do no wrong developers like Blizzard and stuff like that. They all eventually get to a point where you sort of wear off on your excitement. But for me, Rockstar, hello, oh, this is... I was just thinking it's been ages since I played a GTA game. The last one I played was way back in GTA 5. Ooh, who shot him? Who shot the Is it Molly maybe out here shooting prisoners?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
There's not even a note, is there? Tried to survive. I'd have gone a bit deeper in the cave if I were you, friend. Convict note, handwritten from one of the convicts. Something out there is hunting us. I didn't see him coming. Thought we lost the hacks down low by the road. Eyes open, fellas, or we're never getting out of here.
Okay.
What does that mean? It has to be Molly hunting prisoners, right? Is anybody out here that's got the stones to do it? Oh, I thought that was going to be someone's leg or something. It was just a piece of cedar firewood. Oh, yeah, okay. So this Blackrock mission's a long one. Is that Blackrock 2? Oh, no. Is that Blackrock? No, okay. So I guess we'll just... Well, maybe, while we're out, we'll just limp along from these Blackrock sites. Although it's kind of... Maybe I fire up the fire and just warm up slightly. Could even make a little bit more coffee just to keep us going. Do I have the things I need? I do. I don't want to use that accelerant though. Use a smidge of lamp oil. We'll get about 10% of what we've got. That's not too bad. Alright, let's get wham. Yeah, you forget GTA 5's a fucking PS3 game, don't you? 360 game is that fucking long ago. I said it's been 8 years. It hasn't, has it? It's been 13 years. Southend hunted the prisoners. He has the birthday rage. He's got the existential dread of being a year older and still in the Doomhaus. I have a small coffee, I think. Right, I need to fucking relax a bit. We're having a slow month, I think. And then we'll build up to later in the year when it's all fucking Valheim and KCD and my winter car. He's got the swords and the weaponry for it too. don't know how he's managed to use a forge in this weather. Come on, coffee. Sorry, that's my pet name for Martin. I don't want to just waste too much time. I suppose I could pass these 3 minutes. There we go, delicious. Drink that. Good. Alright, let's go further investigate the prisoners. It's apparently this way, although this does not feel like the direction I thought I was supposed to be travelling. No. I got really turned around in that cave. Do you know what there is in this game? There's an endless survival mode, which I've mentioned before. I think it played a little bit of it when I had my earlier experiences with this game. It's called Interloper, or the highest difficulty is called Interloper. And I keep, because I'm playing the Long Dark theme every day on YouTube, I keep getting recommended videos, and I keep seeing 11-hour playthroughs on YouTube of the survival mode. And I desperately want to click them, but I'm almost convinced I'll learn something if I do. But it sounds so good. Maybe I should be... Do you reckon I can get back? Yeah, I can probably get back up onto the hill if I go this way. I assume on the endless survival mode there's just tons of challenges and shit. I don't know how that's framed really. Lower Falls. Does ice fall like that in these... does water fall through ice like that in these temperatures? I assume there's still a lot of flowing water underneath me, and it's just filling that. It's just the top layer, it's probably. We all laugh at Sothan for his extensive ornate samurai collection, but it has come up trumps for him in his Aurora Borealis apocalypse thing. It's doing well to still have internet. Shit, I maybe went the wrong way. And we all know how good I've been at walking up steep inclines in this game. Although this doesn't seem so steep that I might get in trouble right now. Yeah, even in the quiet apocalypse, there's still Reddit. Like a cockroach with its head cut off. We got the bad one, yeah. We got dystopia instead of utopia. If there's one thing I regret in life, it's telling Martin that my grandfather gave me a cheap little maul sword to melt down when I was doing blacksmithing. I think it's more in reference to that joke we had in golf 8 years ago or whatever, where I said, let's just start a rumour that Sothan collects swords because it's funny. And then that rumour went on for ages until you said... You owned up in Valheim and said, after years of this joke, I need to be honest, I actually do own a sword. The only one person in the whole Doomhaus. Brilliant. Never regret anything, it brings joy to everyone. Never regret anything? Is that good life advice? I don't know. I suppose a life without regret is quite pleasant, but if you're a bad bastard, maybe you need to regret a few things. Is it warmed up? It's 1 degree... Oh, it's because I'm drunk coffee, isn't it? It's terrible life advice. I suppose it is, yeah. People need to feel shame. Azar, good morning. But I guess if you're blissfully ignorant of your bastard nature, and you live a life without regrets based on sheer naivety, it doesn't sound all that bad. You're just a problem to every bugger else. I think it was long after you started the rumour, because it was the first time I'd heard it. It was, yeah. It was in the really early golfs after we brought golf back in 2018-ish. I remember Slops was part of the discussion about, let's just start a rumour that Sothan collects swords. And then, for some reason, because my memory works like this, when you told us about it, it was while I was building the blacksmith and the forge in Valheim in 2022. Can't remember important stuff, but for some reason that has gone in. Ooh, there's some wolf meat here. Not like Puritan levels of shame, but certainly maybe I shouldn't advertise my pornography preferences on a Pokemon subreddit levels of shit. Ooh, do I have an axe? Yeah, 63%. I'll maybe see if this one's better. Yeah, it is. Alright, I'll drop the old one. Should probably take it with me, but, you know. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that, Sothad, it's true. Okay, apparently one of the prisoners, while they were trying to flee and survive out here after gaining their freedom, ran into here. Is that the prisoner? Oh, he's escaped again! Again, everything here is shot with that. Someone's hunting the prisoners.
Best be prepared for anything.
Good googly moogly, this house smells good even with the windows open. Convict cache directions. A handwritten note with the location of their hidden cache. Use this stuff to push up and out of this place. No end to these hills, but we've got no other way. The thing is still out there. What thing?
More arrows. Now to find those supplies.
John Carpenter? Ooh, that's close. Is it close? Yeah, it's right here. Where is it in here? It's got to be Molly, right? It's here. This guy was just about to get to it. That bedroll. That fancy bedroll. But am I going to learn who was hunting the prisoners?
This'll come in handy.
Ooh, hello. Oh, I was hoping for a blue flare, but we didn't get one. That's some good stuff, though. Good pistol ammo. John Carpenter's out there somewhere. Be careful. He can unhinge his jaw like a snake and swallow you whole. I thought that was Geordie's. Alright, well, the temperature's actually kind of lovely out there now. It's 4 degrees C out here. The snow will be melting shortly. Well, I'm happy with that. We actually got that done. What's this? Oh, let's go see if we can find this legendary fish. I was going to gut that deer and start working on that, but I don't think we need to. Got Kardashian. Is that how the Kardashians hunt their prey? The sun's about to go down. Maybe I should sleep in this cave. What the fuck is that sound? That was a bear. 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 Quick, eat this raw meat. Oh, the bear can smell me. I swear that was a bear. Relax, relax. Be calm, be calm, be calm. Am I hearing things, or was that a bear? I absolutely shitting myself, mate. The last one stole me banger. Oh, is there a bit of a ridge between me and wherever it is? It's practically a Greek island at 4 degrees, yeah? I don't think I've seen our bear say anything yet today. He joined in the flop game. He's moving house though, he's busy. I bet he's sat with all his belongings out on the floor doing a big sort. I definitely heard a bear. Sounded like a growling... Oh, please, mate, not be just my growling stomach. It'd be alright if I wasn't rattling about so much. He's waiting for a blue van to come and pick his stuff up. Alright, what's in here? Anything good? Some dog food. I'm hoping that the bear's, like, if there is one, is right down there somewhere. But it can't be my growling stomach because I'm not hungry. Maybe one of the rabbits was just massively aggressive. Astrid might just have the shits. I want us to do a bit of campcraft, you know, and we'll spend the night here and make a holiday out of it. Eat some of this deer and chop some wood and stuff, but suddenly I'm terrified. The crows are all flying off over to the north. Alright, I'm going to take a risk. Okay, I got some firewood, lovely. Any sight of a bear? No? Temperature's dropping as well, the snow's coming in. A bit more firewood before nightfall. Okay, good, good, good.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Astrid, with all due respect, there's a bear about, I think, so just stop shouting and screaming. Leave that for me. What, my stomach's got teeth? Have I seen that food? It's terrible. I don't think it was her stomach either. Do I have bandages on me? Yeah, I've got one. If we just sit here for the evening, right, we'll get the fire going, we'll get some meat cooking, we'll maybe make a few bandages, make some tea. Lovely. I could use that fire outside, but if I have enough sticks, I think I'll make one inside. I've already even got a bed, look. Will they let me start firing here? Yeah. Do I use... Again, I'll just use 10% of this, it's fine.
Perfect.
There we go, look. Apparently, we'll talk about realism. Apparently in this game, your sleep improves if you have a tea before bed. Okay, I've got antiseptic that I don't need. Let's have a drink of that. Pesto and cheese scroll, 10 out of 10. Scroll? Sleepy time tea, yeah. It's not got caffeine in it because it's just made of like mushrooms and stuff. Let's test it. What I was going to put down, I was going to put something down. Oh, alright. Right, I do need to go and get some of that meat though. Pinwheel, scroll and twist. Oh, so it does actually have scroll in it and not just roll. Pesto sounds a bit foreign. It's actually spelt Gwynblade. P-E-S-T-U-R. Cinnamon roll. Oh, roll, roll, roll. Right. Assuming there's no bear around, because this is going to be terrible if I cut this and start wandering around with a load of raw meat. It's already been eaten quite a lot. Do I want to wear down my hacksaw doing this yet? I'm not exactly blessed with unlimited daylight at the moment. Nice. Okay, I do smell, so let's get this back to base camp. I think I need a little bit more firewood just to get me through the night, and then we'll go and hunt for this legendary fish. Why don't Chippy sell Swiss rolls anymore? What's happened to our country? Leave that cooking. I'm going to go and get these reishi mushrooms, or whatever they're called. Where are they? We'll test our new tea theory. Switzerland vowed to stay neutral. Even what? The war on fish? Is that maybe it? We left the EU, so now the Swiss are no longer willing to trade with us. I don't know if that was just a Yorkshire thing, but Chippies, they'd only ever have one dessert, and it was a Swiss roll. And you'd only be able to get shandy or dandelion and burdock. This is why I'm voting for a political party who aren't part of the establishment. To bring back the Swiss roll. I think these are about to be cooked. Yeah, that one's done. 39 minutes until ready. Let me have a look what it's going to take me to prepare these mushrooms. Craft 1. Okay, so can I cook? Yeah, make some teas. Oh, this game's delightful. Look at this. When they invented Pong, do you think this is what they were thinking the future would look like? Sitting in a remote island, immersed as fuck. Cooking meat you've hunted yourself. Making tea from ingredients you've foraged yourself. On a campfire made of materials, you guessed it, foraged by myself. Pickled herring me a merring. I'm playing it wrong, yeah, I should be, there's a meta that I'm not following. Take that. Is there another? Yeah, I can't make any more. Got some dusty peaches though, they may do me for breakfast. Yeah, the sun's going down outside. Well, I'm hoping this bed will do me. I need more firewood, don't I? I should maybe do that. And I've spent too much time playing it, yeah. Should read a strategy guide, get as much information as possible, so my playthrough is only 7 hours long, and then complain there's not enough content and move on to the next one. I missed that big dumb F-150 loving bitch. Yeah, he said he was getting a new job, didn't he? And then he disappears. Sure he's around somewhere. You forget that Harry, like, through the Trump jokes and stuff, you forget he's just like a business owning father of 4 or whatever it was. Sometimes you can get too wrapped up in a person's character. You got doxed. You could also excuse yourself to the restroom and look up guides. I don't know why you do that when your webcam's off though. Just do a pirate software and just do it on camera, just look to the side and then turn back round and have a massive revelation. With information that you don't even have at that point in the game. He's Pete Hegseth. It's just a bloke, yeah. Right, I'll go get some more of these mushrooms, I suppose. But it's firewood that I need more than anything. Just a normal... What was that? What's that from? Just a normal man. What's that from? This is my memory lately. It's just going to be me asking you like what I'm struggling to remember. I'll go put some more firewood on that fire. I don't want to waste any more accelerant. Start another one. Oh, I know where it's from. Yeah, it's from that British kids TV program, isn't it? Yeah.
It's getting dark out here.
There was
Shelter.
for those that don't know, there was a kids TV program. And there was some in-joke between the host and the guy that did the puppet. And the puppet, live on kids' TV, made some reference to this in-joke, and they both started cracking up, but the guy just perfectly animated the puppet through this whole, like, fourth wall breaking head loss that was going on because they would found something personal to the studio so funny. It is pretty good. He should absolutely be applauded for his bit being the exact thing that people outside the US can't quite comprehend, yeah. I guess I can say, well, we've said it before, haven't we? But for those that don't know, Harry, we had a discussion where he was like questioning something about the government. I can't remember what it was. And he said, oh, I used to be kind of conservative before all this. And we were like, oh, it doesn't matter now, Harry, you've been labelled. Unfortunately, this is your future now. You're a full-blown Trump supporter. So he just played the part and refused to break character to the point where everyone was like, what the fuck is he doing here? Fucking brilliant. And he played it to perfection in his credit. He played it right into the polling booth. Mindrat had to stop him at the last second. Puppeteer was masterful. The outtakes for that, yeah. Right, nightfall. Let's... For a bit of satirical work, it was pretty good because it was a pastiche of the extremes of one side, while also being the myopic view of the entire other side that their opposition has, right? Alright, I'm going to test this T theory. Then again, I think you only need good quality sleep when you're... Oh, it might give me more energy back from the sleep, right? Possibly. Boil a little bit of water as well, only a smidge. I'm going to burn me tea. Right, we'll drink that. Then we'll boil that. So now I have the... What's that listed as? Maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe it's not this tea. I don't know. Maybe herbal tea or something. Oh. Actually, I need the fire to be ready, don't I? 2 hours and 5 minutes. That's not nearly enough. Nine hours and 12 minutes should be just right, I think, for morning. God, this game's just... It's healing. I don't know why. I'm glad I'm playing this right now instead of anything a bit more stressful. Right, and as the fire goes out, the sun seems to be just peeking up, and I haven't been killed by a bear. Hungry, though. I forgot. Just cooked all that meat, haven't we? See, this is what I think... This is, I think, that, like, it's supposed to be the end goal of this game, is to get to a point where you feel self-sufficient, right? Like, everything you do is not looted, it's gathered. You want to get to the point where everything you eat, you foraged for, everything you... If there's an hour left on this, by the way, I might make some coffee for the next day. Like, all your good buffs come from the land, even the stuff you're wearing comes from the land. That's got to be like the end goal. How much water am I down to? 0.69 litres. Let's... Six minutes until that's ready. 17 until that's ready. We'll take that. Okay, I've got to put the bow away while I'm doing this. The animation's annoying. And then drink that. Also drink that little bit of water I just made. And we should be good. Right, consider that very successful. We got a quest done while we were out here. We kept ourselves fed and watered. And the fire going with just stuff that we foraged while we were here, so we're still gaining. What was I going to do? Oh, we're off for the big fish, aren't we? So apparently there's a legendary fish in this pond. I don't have any fishing gear on me right now because I never actually anticipated going over and doing this bit, but let's go over and do this bit. Oh, you can hear me alright, right? I'm kind of, for the good of my back, leant back a little bit in my chair today instead of in the camera frame.
I survived another night.
Yes, you survived another night, Astrid. Well played. So, over here is a pond. You sound normal. Stupid. Oh, I'll never recover. It was alright when I heard that joke the first 800 times, but 802 to 805 might be the death of me. Fuck off. Ah, they're timber. And I don't. This might be it. Okay. Aiming the gun at it seemed to make a difference to the timber. Are they more intelligent or something? Okay, that did a bit of upset. Whew. What a fucking shot that was. That shot was so good that killing it put the other one off attacking. Oh. Okay. Calm. We've got away with that one. Ooh, that was going to be dangerous if I didn't land that bullet. How am I a bully when it was Imagine a kid at school is getting picked on by people like 3 times the size. And he lifts one up and drops him on his head. Would you call that kid a bully for defending himself? Martin defends bullies. That's what we're learning. Martin thinks self-defense is, you know? There was 3 apex predators on me then, Martin, and I'm a fleshy fucking idiot that has to dress up in 700 layers just to breathe out here, let alone thrive. They gang up on me in a pack. I fight back even slightly with intent to scare them away, and suddenly I am the aggressor. You're in the woods with wolves smaller than you. That sounds to me like Martin's got cornered by my analogy and he's trying to go for technicalities like my size compared to wolves. He's also just pointed out that this is not a high school. I rest my case, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there is a little fishing spot. I'm going to need my fishing gear, aren't I? Unless the game provides fishing gear. Now, if I was to shoot this deer just for a laugh, that would be aggressive. Catch a giant fish. I will if somebody's left some fishing gear around. That would be nice. If this was high school, you'd be bullying Sothan for doing maths. There's a bedroll in here. Oh, there is a fishing gear. Nice. Alright, maybe we get lucky and actually catch a legendary fish.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Alright. How many fish do I catch before I get the legendary one? It's called like Big Cheeks or something, this fish. Let's go check and see if there's any firewood and stuff out. I'm going to need to keep this fire going while I'm there, because today is not a warm day. It's currently -7. I was really good at being bullied. You didn't even have to say anything, just open up the locker and dip inside. I was really impressive since they were... it was really impressive since they were only about 2 by 1 by 2. Just means you have to bully you just a little bit harder as incentive. Okay, there's nothing around here. Look at this view. Yeah, he snuck some maths into that while we were picking on him for maths. I just had a thought, Martin. Did it hurt? Got something to loot. Numbers aren't inherently maths. No. I'm gonna have to do it again. They're back. But there's only one of them this time. Wait, I've got a door. Checkmate, wolves. I've got no firewood, I'm going to have to go out. This is bad. Think. Is there anything I can break down in here for firewood? Shelves? No. Cupboards? No. Shit. Just had a thought, how does the priest know storms coming when there are no TVs or radios, etc.? He said yesterday during the "There's a Storm Coming" speech, Martin, that he's been around fishermen for a long time, farmers and fishermen for a long time, so he knows the signs. He recognises the weather patterns and the weather changes, and they're usually due on at this time of year, and he knows what date it is and stuff. His joints were aching, yeah. Okay, temperature's an issue because I can't get this fire started. I broke the ice, but I'm going to need to go out and get some firewood, and the wolves are patrolling. And there's 2 of the bastards as well. Alright, got to get lucky again. Wish me luck. And a barometer as well, yeah. Okay, they're a bit close suddenly. What the fuck was that? That was not a good shot. Okay, I'm wasting so much good ammunition here. This is foolish. I've got the shed door to protect me. Ooh. He talked out his ass. He'll have an egg on his face like Michael Fish did in 1987. Martin's such a city slicker. He can't even comprehend the idea of people that live among nature being able to predict it a little bit. Ooh. I thought I'd come inside then. More like brew meter. Wait, brew? Right. How am I going to get rid of these fucking dogs? Not like that. Ow, 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 ow. Rip my clothing. Ah. Ah. This gun doesn't do as much damage, but it's louder. Can I suggest, like most hunters, that you pick prey that isn't a threat to you? Well, if you look at the bottom gun blade, they're hunting me. And that bar is how good I am at, how close I am to scaring them off. I'm in the making myself big process at the moment. Yeah, you lot be all like, oh, Hector, Sensei's coming because my toes are curling. Oh, oh, oh. Huge. Fucking got one from a distance. Martin's clearly never smelled. I think that's exactly what we're learning. He's too much of a city dweller to understand the very basics of weather. Oh, now he's turning around and claiming it's the opposite. I wouldn't usually pull him up on it, but he's been judgmental about about this priest's ability. I don't live in the city, actually. Next you'll tell us you live in a town that's attached to the large conurbation known as London in the southeast of England. Right. Firewood. Astrid, I know you're cold, but we've got a fish to catch. Oh, there goes all my temperature. Fuck!
It's a goddamn freezing.
Trump smelled the stuff. Yeah, I can't believe he did that to Paul's wife. Her career took a dive, didn't it?
Perfect.
Alright, that's got me 3 hours of fishing. Can I catch this legendary fish in this time? I was born during that storm that Michael Fish said didn't exist. Can we have less Michael Fish drama? So I can afford, what, 3 hours of sleep of fishing? Let's do it. Right, legendary fish in this 3 hours. Here we go, bang. Whitefish. 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 Fuck. Talking Michael Fish and you be fishing. I've not even got enough firewood to keep the fire going.
Heavy.
The wolves are still gone though, aren't they? I have to just leave these here. That's not going to attract wolves, is it? I was about to make fun of the last name Fish before I remembered what my last name was. Oh, it begins with H, doesn't it? I remember. That is unfortunate, so then. Right, what am I going to do regarding keeping this fire going? I kind of don't want to be sleeping here all night. What time is it? Ah! I didn't catch the legendary fish. Sothan Hake. William Hake. I bet you'll love attractive wolves from what we've seen you do in Valheim. Oh, don't remind me about Paul that didn't make it. Wait. I called the dog in Minecraft Paul, the wolf. And the first wolf that I tamed in Valheim was called Paul. And they were unrelated. What? Chaz, you're just tearing chunks out of the Doomhaus mythology at the moment. Right, big firewood searching. Chaz, good afternoon. I'm stuck on side missions at the moment, Chaz, if you want an actual recap. There's apparently a legendary fish in this little pond, and I've decided that instead of like saving the plane crash survivors and being a good doctor, I'm going to go look for a legendary fish. Hate Crime is his surname, yeah. Sothan von Hugebottom. He's Polish. Polish is that sword above his bath, doesn't it, Martin, eh? Got him.
Man, I could eat anything.
Might have to get the fire start. Okay, firewood's a problem. Fishing sounds like it is. It's kind of. It's ice fishing. So it leaves a lot to the imagination. Right, that's 7 hours. Oops. Let's first cook one of these fish because I'm a bit hungry. Maybe I can break the ice. Let's bring this inside. They're not going to be that fresh for too long, but I don't think I'm going to eat all of them. Okay, right. Fishing hole's open. We'll pass time until this is ready and eat it. And then I'm going to cook another one of these fish. Can I just, like, pick them up and put them straight in the fire? Yeah, that's alright. Right, I'm going to do 1 hour of fishing. I'm going to do 38 minutes of fishing. Come on, get the legendary. Here we go. Bang. No. Shit. Good food source, though, if nothing else. Just do an hour at a time. Just a whitefish. I wonder if you need, like, some legendary fishing hook or something to do this. Oh shit, I'm out of water. I didn't realise. Should I go out and get some more firewood? I've got 4 hours left before it gets dark. I maybe should. Right, I know I'm supposed to be 100% sustainable today, but I'm just going to have some fucking cherry aid or whatever's in my pocket. Swords above the bed, swords above the bath, swords above the front door. There's fucking swords everywhere. Gold taps, gold plain. Oh, I didn't boil all the water, did I? Okay. I mean, the wolves have been gone for a while, right? So there's probably a chance I can head up there and harvest some more firewood just to get me through the night. There's a wolf here as well that I could eat, but I suppose if I camp next to a dead wolf, then the other wolves are going to be a little less hesitant to try and snap me up. I just need a stack of firewood so massive that I can sit and fish. Or I need tomorrow to be quite warm. If it was another 4-degree day, we'd be laughing. So I've got enough clothing to keep me stable in 4-degree weather. Bread is out of the oven, now we wait. Get on it now, kit, and burn your mouth. Live a little, man.
Can't be far behind.
Like I heard a wolf or something, and I didn't like that sound. We'll be alright. Sticks as well are good. Lovely. Eric, good morning. That's a wolf. Okay, yeah. We're not tangling with wolves. Kevin Costner's worst film. We'll sit down now. We'll just drag it straight out and eat it too hot. You can't simply harvest. Can I? I'm self-sufficient, Eric. I'm my own man. Woman in this level. Ah, I didn't get enough firewood to sustain me out there on that little side mission. Shit. I got some, though. But I'm here, Eric, to catch a legendary fish. Imagine. They could simply walk into Mordor, then he can simply harvest. It didn't look like a simple walk into Mordor, so far. In fact, it looked quite difficult. Okay, I could break that down for sticks, but I think we'll just pick up the few sticks that are around. Ooh, this game's ambient when you're out with torches. Look at this. It's a beautiful game. I'm going to do a bit of dark cedar work. Fun fact, 90% of the words in the first two Lord of the Rings books are forms of the word walk. I have to use matches to relight me torch. Bullshit is that? I'd argue we found a media property with more walking in than Lord of the Rings here. Sticks, more sticks. Maybe a branch or two so I can make some firewood. I don't want to walk too far away from the lake though. I wonder if skedaddled was used. Leggy. They did stop, they literally did stop at the pub, that's true. Mina and I, by the way, in a month or two, we're going to start reading the Silmarillion in Discord again. Turns out, it's nowhere near as hard to read as I remember it for some fucking reason. It actually genuinely isn't, it's just, it's a huge age told in fast forward. I thought it was all like lists and stats and data and all that rubbish. Yeah. Just skipping Hitchhour, I mean, it was decided that given we're
I wonder if I can drop any
suddenly in a mood for Lord of the Rings stuff, we might as well carry on and then start something entirely new when we've had our fill. let's get to fishing. I have 10 hours. Actually, I should maybe put this fish on the
I'm not
fire.
sure I can carry much more.
Who the fuck's put that cooking pot there? The thing is, though, Sothen, in this instance, is I have spent a year reading about the first stage. So now it's just a recap. And if we are reading it in Discord, it will be read by somebody that knows everything, thankfully. So we'll be able to have the map open and all of that. I'm happy with whatever, but I'm going to give you shit. Go on then, I dare you. Like level 7 or something, Martin. I'm just tinkering. I wasn't in the mood to do much work yesterday, so I thought I'm going to make a fucking alt. Right, then we're going to cook. Get some water going. I'll boil this old water, actually. Into pot. Yeah, drink that. Lovely. Then I have to clear the fucking hole again. Right. There's a legendary fish in here, and I'm here to catch it. First hour attempting to catch ice fishing the legendary fish. Nope. That's not legendary. And there's a storm outside. Okay, that was an entirely wasted hour. Put the fish... Is it steaming in here because of the water boiling? Right, what am I like for water? Another 40 minutes until it's even boiled. Right, second hour trying to catch the legendary fish. No. Shit. Does anybody want any fresh whitefish? Right, third hour trying to catch legendary fish. No.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, damn it. These fucking fish are really heavy. Let's have a look. What's it called? Go to Pensive Pond and bring some fishing tackle. I mean, I've got fishing tackle, so you would imagine... Where was it? Local legend's the big one. Children playing along Pensive Pond know him as Big Eddie. He'd eat every bit of bread, meat, or other food they would toss into the water, hoping to lure the massive fish to the surface. Of course, being children, their fascination with the creature meant they could spend hours along the banks of the pond waiting for him to appear. Others in the valley, being of more restrained disposition, felt obliged to leave the food in peace. Who can say... Fish in peace. Who can say what the truth of the story might be? So there's not even confirmation that Big Eddie exists. Called Big Eddie because he's got a big head. Third hour fishing.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, damn it. Is there anything better than being extremely cold and windy while you're sheltered in a blanket? There is actually catching Big Eddie. But I wouldn't fucking know what's left on the fire. Still 7 hours left on this fire. This is the way. I'm not sleeping during this night, though. Nope. That's yet another fucking evening. That was just a whole wasted hour. No. No. Oh! I couldn't have caught the entire fuck-ass lake doing it. It's only a small pond. I mean, I've got food, haven't I? That's one thing I'm not going to lack for. Let's have some water. Actually, I probably don't need to boil any more water, do I?
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I can. Okay. You, come with me. Lovely. Right, another hour of fishing.
That's it.
Oh! 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 Big Eddie! A giant bass, larger than life. Look at the size of it. Absolutely
I'm not
sensational.
going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Does it sing? Yeah. Is his batteries running out? Well, like that. That's a nice little distraction. Should be morning out there as well. How much does it weigh? 15 kilos. I'm 15 kilos over. Excuse me? What the fuck am I going to do with it? 15 kilos? That's not a bass, that's a fucking mastodon. Not mastodon, megalodon. Christ, I'm putting that down. I kind of want to put him back now. Can I put him back?
Carry.
Eddie, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this. Oh god, it's so big. It won't let me put it down. Oh, sorry. It flashed green for a second there. Does anybody else feel slightly guilty? Big Eddie is particular for where he sleeps, yeah. I feel a little bad, actually. Yeah, the quest just completed, but now what? I've got this big stupid fish. I guess I should eat him, right? Right?
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Let's eat Big Eddie. It feels like if I must... I don't know what else I'm going to fucking do with it.
Walk with this much gear.
Big bass, raw. Chaz, it was 15 kilos. Just to fish my ass. You know what? I'm going to eat this even though I'm not hungry. And we're just going to eat it out of sheer respect for Big Eddie, right? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be... It's going to take an hour to cook the fucking thing. Hang on, we'll have an hour's sleep. Do I have a bedroll? Get this one
Wonder
up.
if I can drop any of this gear.
Astrid, with all due respect, shut up. Can I not sleep here? Okay. Let's sleep for an hour. Maybe because I heard of it like 10 minutes ago, I was like, that's it? It took some catching, Chaz. Look, you might notice I had... I've caught about 15 other fish, but I did manage to get it. I don't know whether I was unlucky or lucky to get it in that time. Right, everybody.
I'm sure I can carry much more.
Shut up, Astrid. Somebody write Big Eddie a eulogy on ChatGPT. Let's be right back 1 second. Hello. Maybe I take it with me and we find somewhere that... Big Eddie. You were a fish. A fish who could wish. Wish for a better tomorrow. Big Eddie.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load
Astrid!
much longer.
It's a funeral show. Live free in the next life. Big Eddie.
Big Heady.
Big Heady. Thank you. And sleep easy, sweet prince. I miss him. Fuck, I have loads of fish. Oh shit, I've still got loads of Big Eddie. 14 kilos that big. This chunk of Big Eddie is 4,200 calories alone. You know what?
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Astrid, shut up. I'm going to leave Big Eddie. Because if you think about it, right, nature, all the wolves and the deer and the rabbits and the timber wolves and the bears, they all come to this place because historically this has been a good hunting ground for them. But because it's frozen solid, they go back wishing for... They leave longing, right? So, Big Eddie, who has been kind of unceremoniously plucked from his home, is now going to sit here, and he's going to be eaten by the wildlife and the crows and all of that stuff, and he's going to serve the natural cycle of nature. Big Eddie, goodbye. Okay, that was some Doomhaus bullshit. Right. I've got another 4 hours by this fire. Don't play solemn music. Oh, it's a funeral, yeah. Play some solemn music, yeah. We'll sleep a bit. And then I think we'll go back to Thompson's Crossing. We'll maybe go rescue some survivors, shall we? Let's have 4 hours sleep. It's a lot for a piece of fish, considering how low calorie it is, typically. Yeah, it was a 15 kilo bass. Can you even get bass that big? 15 kilos is some timber on a fish. There's that music that sounds like Star Wars. Oh, I started Halo 3 yesterday after that discussion. It's very good. Oh, it's good. Beefy as well and heroic. My dad's name was Eddie and he loved to fish. I think that's what they're referencing, Kit, yeah? 15 kilo bass named Eddie, caught one morning off the end of a jetty. Our fisherman was brave, but hardly ready. As she dropped her line, her resolve was steady. The end. Watch over him, won't you? In fact, these need to go out for the animals as well, don't they? Never mind. We'll just leave the door open. Good. Alright. I'm still over encumbered though, but that might be because I'm tired. Am I tired? I'm not even that tired. Let's brew some coffee. There's a little bit of a warming up bonus, and then we'll be on our way. Lovely. Right, what are we doing next? Oh, suddenly I'm really enjoying all these like smaller side bits. But I think we need to go rescue some prisoners, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, let's go back to Thompson's Crossing then. And then let's go start doing something responsible with our lives instead of fishing. Someone's reverse engineering and rebuilding the WoW client in open source for 3.3.5. That's Wrath of the Lich King, right? Which lets them do things like swap out the renderer. What would that gain them? Swapping out the renderer? Actually, should I maybe have the midstream break in here? I maybe should, shouldn't I? Because I don't want to be halfway across the Thompson's Crossing and then suddenly have to stop for a break. Seems quiet regarding wolves and stuff, though. I just hear a wolf the second I said that. No. Also, just genuinely better looking graphics. Oh, that Turtle WoW graphical remake in Unreal Engine. That was looking so interesting. I know it's something that most of us would probably be like decide against playing, but it's just nice to see it rendered like that. I suppose AI can do that for you now, can't it? Right. Do I have any more fuel to put on this just to give me a few extra minutes? It absolutely can't. No, I mean just visualising it, not playing it. You know what? I think I'll be alright for a break. I'm going to have one here by the crackling fire. And then we'll set off. We'll start being a bit more responsible with our lives, I think. How's that? Right, do everything Eric says. He's in charge of the midstream break. The fire will go out in a second, but don't worry, you're in good company. Right, 2 minutes. Hello? I'm rallying a bit. Feel a bit brighter. Maybe we can get through this. Hello? Mine, I ain't even opened it yet. Lovely. Right, let's go get back to Thompson's Crossing and start doing something a bit more noteworthy with our lives. Temperature is double down. A bit like that. Let's go. Right, Martin says cloudy lemonade. Sothan says cloudy lemonade. Azar says Dr. Pepper bullshit. Kitten says fizzy orange. A nice long walk. Eric says lemon and lime. Actually, maybe picking up sticks is not that sensible. Chaz says fizzless Pepsi. Oh, imagine still cola. Can you buy that? Cola that isn't still, that isn't fizzy. That'd be miserable. I would hella buy that. I love some flat... Oh, Sprite, definitely. I just mean like Coke or Pepsi or an actual cola. I don't fancy that. Oh, everybody stretch. Tend to look after yourselves. Well, you let it go completely flat. Flat cola is good for nausea, so it would be marketable. What makes it need to be flat to be good for nausea? I've loads of it while pregnant. What does it do that fizzy doesn't? Sometimes drink like half a can, put it in the fridge and come back to it like a day or two later. The bubbles make you burp, which brings up stuff. So it does something that like water or cordial wouldn't. But needs to be flat. Maybe it's a placenta. Not sure why the cola helps. Heavier so stays down without the bubble, I don't know. Water gave you heartburn. Water's for mugs, like Sothan anyway. Or is it tea that's for mugs? I guess we can do it like My Summer Car Ride, just follow the power lines in this. It's running a bit choppy, isn't it? Shit, what's that? Fucking hell, like 20 frames a second on OBS. How's that happened? See if I can fix it by tabbing in and out. Give me a second. Oh, it's even worse. Sorry about that, everybody. Didn't realise it was like that. That's terrible. Wow. I might close the game down and reopen it when we get to Thompson's Crossing, see if I can fix that. Like drinking a bunch of ketchup. Mmm. Flat Coke is believed to help ease nausea because the sugars and phosphoric acid can soothe stomach cramps. While removing the carbonation prevents bloating, the thick syrup coats the stomach and prevents quick digesting energy. However, it lacks vital electrolytes, so medical professionals advise using specific oral rehydration solutions instead. I mean, it could just be on the OBS preview window. Right, people who know these things, does this look like 60 on your end? In-game, it's perfect, but the OBS preview window looks terrible for some reason. Like 10 frames a second at most? I hope it's not like that on the feed. Right, the answer is... the finesse. Get absolutely shit on. Lovely. 12, good afternoon. I think maybe you look like 43. I will be 43 soon, riddle me this. I don't know what 60 looks like, but it seems normal, but maybe I'm blind. Yeah, I'll wait until Gwynblade's back or something. I think you could peg it pretty quickly. Stuttery, right? I guess if it looks normal on your end, then I'm alright with it, but I'd like to at least know that there isn't some issue. So OBS not showing me the actual feed stinks. No stuttering on your end, no? Good. Good. Thank you both. Alright, back to Thompson's Crossing. Let's unload some of this shit. And then we'll go out and look for more survivors. What do I have that's weighing me down? It's all this fish. 80, nearly a full kilo of fish. I'll eat that now. Got some cattails and stuff as well. Right, let's drop off a lot of this. I'm starting to feel dizzy now. Drop off a lot of that. I think it's getting up to go for a midstream break that's causing me the problems. Peaches and that. MREs are pretty heavy, aren't they? Put the crackers over here. Oh, 5 litres of water is not helpful. Let me boil up this. Oh, fucking hell. Why did I get up? I feel shit suddenly. Piss. I need some flat cola. Oh. I want a mini fridge to prevent ever having to leave your desk. No, I think I'd end up... That would not help me in the long term. Don't want to reduce the small bits of exercise we get, right? I don't think I'd fit in the camera frame over time. Look at these cattails. I miss Big Eddie. Okay, too full to eat. That has reduced weight quite nicely, though. I'll maybe drop one of these flares. They're light, aren't they? I've got a stick. Let's put a stick down here. Oh, fucking hell, why did I get up? Pile of mushrooms, and I'm gonna put this here. Also my carrot that I don't need. Bottle of antiseptic. Load of fucking matches as well. Oh, I feel so woozy. Father, I feel so woozy. You know? I think playing on controller might not help. Hang on. Switch back. Oh, Neffers, welcome to the street. Video stats say it's hovering around 60, lows of 57 and highs of 62 with only 86 dropped frames on the exit, so it could be me tabbing around. So it's running smooth as cocks for you. That's weird. I don't like that because then it means that I don't get any opportunity to see if there's any issue. Thank you, Neffers, I appreciate it, and good afternoon. Alright, maybe a bit more intentional button presses is going to help me not feel so nauseous. Lovely, right. What time is it? It's about to be frigging sundown again. I'm burning through days. But I do need a proper night's sleep, don't I, because I spent a lot of time there. What's that sound? Does that sound like a plane flew over to anybody else? Am I hearing things as well as seeing things? Am I even live right now? Am I alive right now? Is this some kind of fever dream? Long Dark never actually released, I'm just hallucinating. That really did sound like a plane was flying over. Okay. Let's finally get a proper night's sleep. And then I've been sat messing about catching a legendary fish, and there's people laying in the snow suffering after surviving a plane crash. And I've just left them there because I'm too busy paying respects to Big Eddie. Okay, what's 10 hours in terms of calories consumed? 600 on a base of 240. Plus we can eat that rest of that big fish, can't we? Good night, everybody. Martin, the question you should be asking most is why the priest doesn't sleep. We've not seen him sleep once. Okay, let's drink some water. I'll maybe top up for some junk from here, I think. He's got the well-rested buff. So have I. Do I have well rested? No, I don't have well rested. Okay, I'll let myself get a little. Is well rested even in this? Or... Oh, I'm confusing games. Thinking of fucking Valheim. Okay, and then another 3 hours maybe, and we'll set off. Problem is, it seems to be really cold in the morning. Is that common in... Where's Bear and Cheeky that live in, like, constant minus fucking 30-degree places? I think Kelly's mentioned the same as well in parts of Canada where it gets ridiculously cold. I don't know whether the mornings are the coldest, because it seems in this game it gets to about noon and then only then it starts warming up. He's a demon. Is he a shadow priest? Can't see his aura. Right. Stuck out in the wilderness, trapped after the plane crash, is a person. I need to go over there, then I need to fire off the flare gun. Hang on, do I have flares? Have I got... Okay, I've got 29. Why am I carrying 29 fucking flares? No wonder I'm encumbered. 29? Idiot. Absolute fucking idiot. Alright, we found it though, we worked it out. Next, let's eat. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, let's use this fish. That gave me no calories whatsoever, that was pointless. There you go, Dougie, you mentioned it not having much calories in fish. I've just suffered the consequences. Just came across a video where a nail artist is doing mecha chameleon nails. In what way? Let's cook some peaches to start us off with. I do like how Mecha Chameleon is an absolutely enormous game that you can't really make merch for or anything, right? Because the whole idea is not being visible in these kind of situations. Alright, I've got a little bit too much water on me, but that's fine. We're going to need to keep the person we're off to go rescue hydrated anyway, aren't we? The design on the nail and put a little dude over the design and paint the design over the guy. I guess if you could get like little stickers or whatever equivalent is in the nail world of a person, you could just... It's the idea that they just have really fancy nails, then stick the sticker over it and then kind of... You'd almost have to do it the opposite to Mecha Chameleon though, right? Where you'd have to make the... You'd have to make it clear that the person is there. So not paint perfectly, but paint just enough to be able to tell the shape of the player. Yeah, I suppose there is some creativity in that.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Good work, Astrid. Maybe this is not the best way to go. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's perfect, actually. There's a reason I went into this riverbed. I just forgot it in the, like, 13 seconds since I looked at the map. I'm a little bit worried about my memory lately, you know. Like, while I've been streaming, all of the hotkeys that I've used for ages on Twitch for, like, all of the different fucking stupid... all this stuff and chop counters and noises and alerts muted and all that. For some reason now, I just completely forget all of my hotkeys and I have to sit and stare at the keyboard to remember which one does what. And that's ridiculous because I've used them for 3 hours a day for 10 years. Stuff that was second nature is suddenly taking a lot of thought. My brain's fallen to pieces. He's made from the nail stuff, so it's actually embossed. Okay, temperature's not too bad. I think it might actually be a maximum negative temperature thing. But the coffee's helping. Or the peaches or whatever the hot food I had was. Right, so where's the general area for this chap? It's over the next riverbed. Oh, I've got like a nausea headache now. You know when you turn your head and you can feel it feels like there's a pint of water sloshing about behind your eyes. Alright, the coffee bonus, the hot food bonus has worn off, and I'm back down to only 2 down on the temperature scale, so not bad. I thought it would be a lot colder than that this morning, but it's alright. Just killed that birch tree. Might be the extreme temperatures. Actually, I can check, can't I? -11, it's alright, you know. Just up there. I miss fishing. I was enjoying that. Little fishing side quest. I will say, with the sheer amount of quests and stuff to do on this, it feels a lot less like you're surviving, and it's more just feeling a bit checklisty at the moment. And there's not an enormous amount of like exploration that you need to do, because you're just being sent to this waypoint, to that waypoint, to that waypoint. Like, it feels a lot more like a modern video game, but I don't know if that's what I want from a brutal survival game. I like this little birch forest, though. Beautiful. I guess playing the story mode is probably the reason, right? If I was to play the survival... I thought that was a bear then, it's a shed. No offence, bear. Damn, that's a striking visual, though. Kind of hard to look through. Maybe that's why the guy came over here, to try and survive. What are these sheds? Somebody built them for a reason, but they're not at home now. Hello? No way have I just stumbled into the guy without even needing to send a flare up. I could hear the fire. Oh god, Eric. Mate, you alright? Ava, she's still alive. Take your flare shells, I've only got 25. I'm going to take your food as well. This fire's good. Ava, talk to me. What's wrong with you?
This might be serious.
It's dry.
Feeling better now?
She's got a Canada hat on. She's got the hat on that you wore in Eric Fall Flat, Eric, look. Right, come on, Ava.
Go.
Get you to safety. Should be a fairly easy trek, I think. I'll just get out of this birch forest and then I'll go and find the Thompson's Crossing smoke, and that should be fine. It's a standard issue hat. Need to wear a kurpa hat instead. Show your support for a local Finnish hockey team. I know her skin looks dry, but maybe you should have let her drink that water instead of splashing it all over her. No, I think having a wet face and wet hair is actually good for you in this, because the cold air particles just slip right off. Just pictured you feeding her water like Mel Gibson in that milk scene where he's holding someone down and pouring milk into his face. I mean, if she's not drowning, then how can we be sure that her thirst is quenched?
Please.
Mad Max, Eric. Yeah. Passion of Christ. That milk scene in the Passion of Christ. Oh yeah, what women want. That feels like it was a thing in the 90s, these like strange basic concept films, right? There's like Liar Liar and What Women Want and The Pursuit of Lying and all of that stuff. Was it The Pursuit of Lying or whatever, that Ricky Gervais film? That seems to there's just loads of films based off a basic premise. No. Shit! Full-blown timber wolf.
That sound.
Invention of lying, that's it, yeah. Eva, get down!
Just have to put you down.
Fuck. Fuck. Right, just be brave, and... Ow! Ow! Be braver than that. Oh my god, this is a big pack as well as 3 of the fucking idiots. Come on, still bloody brave. We're only wolves. Are they eating Eva? Where even is she gone? She's cold and she's... This is too much ammo. I shouldn't be fucking reloading. Okay, killing ones helps. No, don't reload now, don't reload now. Ow! Fucking... Ah, I'm bleeding. Where the fuck did you come from? I'm gonna have to just... Right, we're just gonna blow off some ammo. Be gone. Oh, reload everything. Ow, that really hurt. Oh. Managed to kill one of them though, that did a big chunk of damage to their confidence. Ow. Right, where is it? Where the fuck did I put her? There. Okay, we're just going. Come on.
No way around this.
I was going to say, one of the films like that was actually really good was The Truman Show, but I got interrupted by a bunch of wolves that wanted to eat my friend. Yeah, it was something, yeah. I kind of like them, kind of like just soft premises. It's like, it's kind of light viewing and it's just a fun thing to explore it. What if? Truman Show's excellent though. Did they tell him what they want, what they really, really want? Was it only women that you could read the minds of? I assume so.
Hold on. Just hold on.
Yeah, because I suppose the other way it would just be boobs, constantly. That'd get a bit annoying. Come on, Ava. We're nearly there.
Everyone.
Alright, it'd be more boobs, Big Eddie. Boobs, Big Eddie,
Stay
boobs.
with me.
That's a gross mischaracterization of male psychology. There would be a bunch of ass in there as well. Pictures of ass. And they want a hat, they want a really want a zig. Ah. Kitten's nodding at her computer right now and going, sparse. I need a way to deal with timberwolves. I can't just blow 75% of all of my ammunition the second I get to one. It's not right. I don't have any of them blue flares, and I don't think red ones work on timberwolves. Timberwolves. The sparse girls, they're not around much. Oh, that was an interesting moment in the monoculture zeitgeist in this country. I'll have been 10. I had all the albums and everything, it was well good. Trouble is, Chaz, I don't think they're actually perturbed by the red flares. Worth trying, though. If I remember, it's only the blue ones that they're put off by, the timberwolves. The red ones they're fine with. But maybe if I shoot one right up its bottom with a red one, it's going to at least be a bit spooked and convince its mates to stop eating my legs.
Hang on. I have you.
It was an easy journey back, if nothing else, though. Which I'm happy with. If I can get through this fence. At least she's not diabetic. That sounds weird. There was a character that was diabetic. I had to go find him some insulin. That wasn't me being weird. Does it go through them if you shoot at them, or are flares only shot in the air? I think you can hit them with them. I know if you have a flare in your hand and you throw it at a normal wolf's feet, it'll get spooked and run off. Right, has he prepared a bed for this person? He has. There you go, Ava.
Okay.
You're fine. Whew, another one saved. Are you not going to thank me for all this hard work I'm doing? I didn't think so. Right. We have repair work to do. Because I got bit pretty hard there. Actually, everything's quite good. That wasn't too bad. It said torn clothing, but not a lot of it's that torn. Let's just get just make sure nothing falls below 2 damaged. Did you even say thank you yet? I deserve thanks. I'm doing some good work here. Right, 51. Let's repair that because the weather outside is frightful, and the fire in here is so delightful. And seeing as we've no place to go, let us sow. Oh! God, it's good being me. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. 4-star Uber rating. Got there eventually, but the driver took us past a bunch of timberwolves. Would not recommend. They were on the way. I needed to feed them. And Ava had 2 legs. She's not going to need them where she's going. Alright, my snow pants are fixed up. These boots look a bit... I was in the kitchen getting banana bread and I was saying sparse. I'll have you know. I was just checking. I knew it could be happening somehow, somewhere. These boots are the only thing that could do with a repair, but I don't have any leather. Or is that leather? It is. Cured leather. Alright, we'll repair these boots. Last thing I want is my shoes falling off because that's hypothermia risk. Repair these. Take us to about midday. I wonder if there's anything I can reach. Trouble is though, I'm at low health. Oh, the weather's turned as well while I was... Poo. Let's get rid of this. Schmitz, good morning. What are you booing me for? That was genius, that. Eric swooned. Speaking of swoons.
Offer accepted on new house after last one fell through. Mortgage sorted today. Boss just resigned. It's coming home. What a day.
You bought a house and your boss resigned? Shit. Good work, you two. How long has this process been? So you had to get your heart set on that house, then they cancelled on it, and then you got the house again. 5 months. Oh, it's a different house, a better one. A dumb one. Trim, good work. So that. Alright, let's go for this other guy. That's a long journey though. Am I good enough at video games to make that distance? You don't need your old house, right? Just get all your stuff out of it and burn it down. Right, what am I carrying too much of this time? 2.71 litres of... Ugh. I kind of like to keep it on me. But I'm not off to go loot now, am I? Right. Father, I'm heading out. Let me plan this journey, because this is going to be a bit of a sweaty one. I might get to Pleasant Valley Outbuildings, then we'll maybe stop off at Molly's farmhouse. So let's head for Pleasant Valley Outbuildings. I can maybe sleep at Molly's. Ah, fuck! Ava was put right down where all my food, my clothing stack was, so it's moved it to the doorway. Shit. Anyway, now I've got to go get Trimette so we can get ready for the Argentine Willy Fest. He's not even watching football, that's just a thing him and his local S&M community do. Trim boy! And he's told Sothan to eat poo on his birthday. Okay, we've got some food, that's fine. Let's take the road out of town, I think. It's miserable. This bread is good. I forgot to put too much sugar in it. Good work, Keaton. That's actually the best news, not Trim's news. Between Trim and Gwynblade, who needs enemies? Enema of the state. Oh wait, that's a Blink-182 album. Right. We're just going to cross the map. If I can get to Molly's house, we'll be fine. Fuck me, I just got the pun in that. Good work. Those are called idiotic eureka moments, where you realise way too late something that you should have realised a lot sooner. Oh shit, I was going the wrong way entirely. You've only known about the album for 20 years. It took me, like, I must have been about 30 when I realised that the Beatles spell it with an A for a reason. They do? There you go. Right, keep going until we get to the road. JCBP. I might not make this journey. This is a lot colder out here in this blizzard than I thought it was. This might have been foolish. Just got to get to the farmhouse. At least trucking though now. Cross the bridge, turn north by northeast.
I'm freezing.
Fuck, I'm losing health actually. This is sprint. Ooh, don't run down there, Jesus. Right, how do I get over the fence? Is there a gap in it? Here. Yes. This bread, it might not make it to the office. Sugary bread. Brioche. I really like that brioche. I realised lately it's got fucking egg in it. What? Or most of the stuff that you can buy, most of them versions have got egg in it. Balls. It's basically cake. What country is it that sells bread that's not legally bred in? Is it America? The bread's not... wouldn't be allowed to legally call itself bread in Europe. Amazing. It's always America. Is it Subway's bread? Yeah. It's so fucking sugary. In fairness, there is a lot of bullshit that spreads like that. So is it not true? Whew. Okay. Made it out of the blizzard, and it is warm in here, thankfully. Do I have enough supplies to start a fire? I said American cheese is technically isn't cheese. It sounds bad, but it's because it's made of cheese scraps, which puts it into another category. Ah. American cheese being the, like, orange stuff, right? And it's not like you don't have tons of other cheeses, is it? It doesn't use milk. Yellow, yeah. Okay, we'll just warm up a little bit. Maybe get some coffee if I'm going to try and make the trip to Molly's house. If you eat cheddar, they take away your American card. Oh, right, coffee. Did I not take the I didn't take the fucking cooking pot with me. Brilliant. Saying wouldn't be considered bread is nonsense about 80% of the time, since there's almost always a nuanced reason, yeah. It's like Azar says, it's specifically Subway's bread, the sugar content's so high that technically it's not. Is that the stat? Is there any firewood or anything I could maybe break down? No? Anyway, so that it's 2020, what year is it? 2026. Truth is objective. Subjective, sorry. Even then, in a footlong, it's like 2 to 3 tablespoons, which is a lot, I grant you, but it's not like an overwhelmingly obscene number. Is it more that the European standards are maybe a bit strict? Actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait for an hour. I just wasted that coffee. And then we're going to cook these peaches. We'll eat these, and then the blizzard stopped outside. Lovely. Pinnacle peaches. In that regard, maybe the US is like 4th or 5th in the world. Yeah, he was saying this the other day. I remember us talking about it in golf. And then Olga brought up a load of stats, and we had a fight about it. It's like, we're stupid, but not every aspect is bad. Yeah. It's just less regulated, I suppose. Peaches come from a can. That's not Timberwolves, is it? Alright, Chaz, we're about to test your theory. Unless I can just get away before they get to me. Run! Think I'm going the right direction? Am I going the right direction? Yes. Right, Molly's, go. Fourth or fifth in the world would imply more regulation, but I think it's just different philosophies on what said regulation focuses on. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're having one of them air quality days, Eric. Like Mexico in a crime drama. Why is Toronto so bad for that? Is it like some mountain range or some water issue or something? It seems to regularly get air quality issues. Because a lot of times it's based on like environmental factors, right? Where the pollution that a normal city creates can't dissipate. And I know in summer there's a lot of fires and stuff. Right, next stop, Molly's house, where I'll probably get murdered. If Eric had his way, he'd eat them every day. Oh, is this a song or something? Yeah, I was about to say, I thought it was like California wildfires drifting and stuff, yeah. But if they're having a bad air quality day in there... No, wait, it is summer. Ha! Fucking hell. I forgot it was summer. That's a good sign that the weather's getting better. I was like, in summer, it's usually fires, but obviously we don't need to worry about summer. And then I said, but now obviously it's... And then remembered it's fucking July. Oh my god, my memory's terrible. I need a holiday or a lobotomy or something. Right, Molly's Farm's just over the ridge. Toronto's further west than I thought. Or it's Ontario forest fires. Well, it's in Ontario, right? Is it forest fires, Eric? Is that what's doing it? How did it feel so natural for me to think it was the middle of winter? Am I just that immersed? Exactly, yeah, Coffeeton. I'm immersed in a blizzard game. It's because the fucking camera's off and the lights are off and all I'm focusing on is the long dark. It'd be alright if I were in the middle of a heat wave. Take a picture, but the camera adjusts to the... Yeah, I hate that. When you're in the middle of the night, or in the dark, I should say, and you see some kind of... like the light or the moon or something's doing something really fantastic, and you open your phone, and I know you can turn it off and disable it and tinker with your phone and get pictures just right, but the initial picture just stinks because of the light adjustments and light balancing and stuff. Colour balancing. Well, I don't think I even need to go and warm up at Molly's house. We're just good. I guess we'll just press on. Press on, Garvey. So while I'm up here, shall I go and investigate whatever that is? Yeah, let's go investigate the ghostly stag. We'll get this guy on the way back. You must have it, Eric, whenever you're like trying to photograph some particular local maniac and you just can't quite get the like flush face correct when you're taking a picture of him. I've not been this far northwest yet. Is this where we find a fucking Tesco or something? Travelodge. Easy Green, good morning. Where have you been? Up to no good. You find me in the middle of a heat wave where I just forgot it was summer. The entire world dropped off a lot on food safety in the past few years. Top overall score went from 87 to 83. The US has dropped from 3rd to 13th with a full 5% under the lead of Finland. Damn, Finland's got highest food rate and all that fucking saturated fat that Jats was eating in summer. That's perfectly understandable for people like yourself and Azar and Schmitz. These maniacs are on West Coast US. So it's like 6 to 9 AM or whatever daft time when they watch this rubbish. That was as of 2022. I'm not sure what the next reading is. Christ, you imagine even worse, I assume. Finland 83, US 78. Youch. That could be better. Right, let's go hunt a ghostly stag. This man thinks 6 AM is an unreasonable time with a child. Oh, it's not unreasonable, it's just quite a stark contrast to me sat here at 4:15 in the afternoon. Some guys in charge of public health trying to get everyone to drink raw milk and reeling back vaccines. You know there's a problem. Oh, fucking hell, I've gone way too fast. Suppose we'll hit the river and then we'll go north. What does that sound? Bear, 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 bear. That sounded like it was eating something. It's very temperate out today. Was it 4 degrees C? Where was this when I was fishing? I was going to say that data 4 years out of date, right? Didn't say they haven't dropped. Yeah, I think Azari was responding to me saying it's probably a lot worse now. Well, you could argue it's a necessary quality of life change. I do wish that you just had the map without a player marker, so you have to figure out exactly where you were based on the environment. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that in KCD. That's a nice change. That's why the shops are filled with beer, milk and chips in Finland, the base peak of health. And sausages, yeah. And Keeley, of course, Chaz, and beer, don't forget. I said beer. Fucking hell. She just slammed the door, it made me jump. Got to keep the heat in, obviously. It's the deepest winter at the moment. Ghostly stag. Being miserable is bad for your health, that's why P-word is a superfood. She's apparently just coming home with one as well. I want a P-word. I want a P-word tonight. Yeah, just decided. Do I probably need essential nutrients while ill? And to hit my macros? To give my body time to recover? Yes. Will P-word perk me up for a few hours? Also yes. I will say, I've been feeling absolutely terrible. And it coincides nicely with me having a Magnum every lunchtime. Oh, what's this place? This is apparently where the legendary stag is. You want Hugin? Hide in the snow. Oh, is this warm in here? Snow shelter use. Hello?
Is that? I can't believe it.
Whoa. Beautiful. Ha! What? I'm not saying I was going to shoot it, but that was beautiful, and then you lot scared it off because you were too noisy. I like this snow shelter. This is alright in here. What happened there? That looked really good, and then I chased it away in the quest. I bet I cancelled some animation or something because I aimed at it. I mean, quest complete though. I think it just gave me... Or did it give me the recipe for deerskin boots? Because they're really good. Yeah, deerskin boots and pants, and boots and pants, and boots and pants. Well, I fancy making a pair of them. They're really good. They were really good before. It maybe did as yeah, but I think there was probably some really cool animation and that I, like, skipped somehow.
I'll take it.
Ooh. Where? There got to be a huge upgrade. 0.3 to 0.2. Gloves, gloves, gloves. 0.3 to 0.2. Massive. And I get the boots and pants and boots and pants, then that's going to be even better. Genuinely brilliant. I like that. Alright, let's go over and see if there's an interior on one of these buildings that we can stay in. Sorry, I'm fixating on the food safety thing. The US apparently still has high ratings on affordability and quality and safety. One of the highest in the world still, apparently. Availability of said food dropped from 78 to 65.1. Availability of healthy food, what does that mean? It's just not being sold as much. The end. Credits roll. Yeah, this doesn't have an interior, but it might have a... Yeah, it's got a fire barrel in it. Oh, the price is going up has affected the availability, so... Ease of access, I guess, right? Please have a load of firewood in here. Tinder... Oh. Alright, that'll be alright for the evening. And there's even a stag for us to butcher while we're here. And loads of fire... Oh, ooh! Hello. Another hunting rifle. Who the fuck was living here? This is the way. Forest Talker collectible. Collectible with details on Forest Talker activity in Pleasant Valley. Pristine wilderness with barely a hint of humanity out to spoil it. If we can bring our message here and succeed, it will show the rest of Great Bear what is possible. Pleasant Valley is where we will make our stand. Just don't be aggressive with it, Just Stop Oil.
I think I can use this.
For reference, a pound of ground beef is $7.23 per pound at the moment. I mean, for reference, we might need what it was like 5 years ago, so for the record. It's going to be real awkward when they come back from having a poo, only to find all their stuff gone. Been eaten by a legendary stag. Oh, I feel so dizzy.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Take the painkillers. We'll take a couple of cans of soup. I'll put this bedroll down. A new rifle, though. What's my rifle's condition? It would be a tool, right? Yeah. 22. Yeah, right, let's unload this. We'll drop the shit one. We'll just swap it out, I think.
I can drop any of this gear. Thank you.
And this one's 95. Beautiful. Yeah, they're not going to be able to defend themselves either, are they? Because I've just stolen their gun. Oh, that stag was dead nice. I wanted to take a picture of that. Not take a picture, but I wanted to get a better view of that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, Astrid, I've got bad news. You're going to have to. Let's set up, I think, for the evening. Wait, no fuel? What do you mean, no fuel? Did I just pick up a shitload of firewood? Oh, I didn't pick it up. Lovely. €6.32 per 0.5 kilos. Around 2019 to 2020, I was paying a little under. Oh, there we go. $4 per pound 5 years ago. Now it's $7.23. Shit. Is there a reason for the price? It's just general inflation, right? Yeah, fair firewood. Right, I'm not going to cook all of my tinned food. Fuck all that firewood. Is there anything else that I'm carrying that's a lot of weight? Got my old gloves in there, I might drop them. I know it's foolish, but I've got a hell of a lot of cloth and stuff back at the community centre. Once again, I'm carrying far too much water, and I've got 2 bedrolls as well, which isn't helping. But I think what we'll do... Inflation, cattle population failing. Dealing with flesh-eating larvae. Genuinely very serious problems, yeah. Right, well, as beautiful as that legendary deer was, I'm going to have to eat a normal deer. Harvested. Just charge the larvae. Market rates. Okay, lovely. Let's have an hour's sleep, I think. Transport, yeah. Charge them taxi fare. That was lovely, yeah. Eat that fresh, it's amazing. And Dodge went around getting rid of, illegally getting rid of all the US agencies. They got rid of one agency that was specifically dealing with keeping the flesh-eating larvae out of the US. Lo and behold, we now have cases in the US. Sorry though, I've got shares in a larvae-destroying company. And it's doing gangbusters, so just be glad for my bottom line. 13 minutes until ready. Oh, I didn't need to eat that. I didn't want to eat that either. Shit. Alright, we're up to 4:33.
Drop any of this gear.
Tell us about your bottom. It's doing well. Thanks for asking. firewood over there. I'm going to make the run. I'll just save. I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad I found like a low pace game that's still high stakes when I'm not feeling too good. It's landed just nicely, this. So, yeah. I think I could afford to get a few of these until that bear that was just to the south catches up to me. It's been a year since you were talking about blueprints. That can't be true. Play blueprint stuff, will you fucking lose? I watched Chaz play a fair chunk of it. Not that I knew a great deal of what I was looking at, but it does look cool. Saddle's good afternoon. Chaz played it and got so enamoured with it that... Didn't you wander around for after it, Chaz, not knowing quite what to do with yourself? I remember seeing you talking a lot about finding games that were a bit like it because you were kind of in a... in a post-blueprints hole. Right, there we go, 10 hours. Right, so let's sleep for another 8-ish, and then that should be morning. And then we'll go pick up this guy and see if we can get him back before the end of the street. Oh my god, every stretch. I have slept too long, apparently. I might take this deer hide with me too. I like for capacity. Still encumbered, Jesus. I think I carry too much stuff out with me. Maybe I just carry too heavy armour and stuff. It's one of those lightning in a bottle games that are just so unique and so good you want more. But there isn't any more at the moment, yeah. There we go, lovely. Right, can I carry this? Yeah, it's kind of a nice feeling when you get in that position where you've played something that you really, really love, but you can't find anything similar. Subnautica was... I think that's the reason I got so into survival games, because I played Subnautica and I was like, oh, no, 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 don't stop, I need more. Get me more. But there wasn't anything like Subnautica, so I ended up exploring every survival game in existence as a result of it, which massively changed the course of the channel. Okay. Maybe one more hour's sleep just to warm up, then we'll set off. It's a Lego Batman, so you're in your comfort zone. At least there's plenty of them, right? Playing on stream might be rough for a 3-hour schedule, but I can totally see you enjoying it off stream. On stream as well, but sometimes it's hard to find a stopping point if you... Yeah. Is it timer based? Right, let's go pick up this gentleman. Down here somewhere and then over a bridge. Temperature could be better, honestly. Maybe I should have brewed some coffee. It could work, but you'd hate pulling yourself away. Is there... Can you quick save? Something may twig and you're like, nah. Well, that's a good thing, I think, for a stream, right? If you're like, okay, we'll go again tomorrow. Wait, I can see smoke. Is this where the survivor is? I might not need the flare. Oh, I see, Chaz. You can stop, but you might be in the mid. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've gathered about that much, Siddles, yeah. Roguelike. Light. I might give it a go. I've had nothing but good. I know Razor came in like 2 years ago whenever it first came out, and Slops, and they were just... Oh, it's the plane, isn't it? I've just noticed. Shit. I had moments where I was like, one more day, then I'm on 1 day for like 4 hours. Yeah, maybe then. Trouble is, we're a bit stacked until like January. But maybe in the new year we'll play. Can I get down here maybe? Yes. I'm in that mood at the moment where I feel like shit and I can't see a way out of it, so I won't commit to anything at the moment, but I'm sure I'll feel ready and raring to go on something new soon. Okay, so this is the pass here, right? Yeah. Well, I might just fire a flare up to find this guy. I don't think I'm going to get lucky and just find him like I did on the last one. Why am I walking so slow? I think it's like a deep snow kind of mechanic. That's the case though. I rushed too. I had like 100 hours with 80 days, while some people with the same were at like 40, so it all depends on the person, really. Yeah. I'm sure for a person that gets obsessed over minor details and goes too far on games, there's enough there to last me forever. Not forever, but for a good long playthrough. Did I just hear a bear? It's one of the trees creaking. Hang on. Why am I walking slowly? I don't understand. Am I going against the wind, mate? I am, look. I did not know that was a mechanic. The wind is blowing down the bridge, so as I walk into it, you go slower into the wind. That is... This game thinks of everything. Wolves. Timber wolves. Well, Chaz, it's time to test out your theory. We're going to shoot a flare at a timber wolf and see if I survive it. Obra Dinn, I think you would enjoy on stream. Super Detective. I've seen Killer Bits playing a bit of it, yeah. Just finished that, and the art style is gorgeous while also feeling nostalgic. Yeah, Ray's has always said on this topic that the two games that feel the most like Outer Wilds to him, even though they're not mechanically similar, have been Blue Prince and Return of the Obra Dinn. Right, they've seen me. Big test. It's only a small pack. It seems there's only 2, but I think they might be hovering around where this guy is. First test. Chaz, are you ready? Okay, that does scare them a smidge, but not much. If I stay here, will they attack me? Are you brave enough to attack me near one of these? Oh, I don't like this. No, reload the fucking thing, stop it. Oh, that other one didn't like it, but that one bit me. Ow! That worked. No! No! Don't bite me! Don't bite me! Oh, you bitch! That didn't even scare it. That did slightly. This isn't working, is it? There. Okay, it worked. Fucking twat! This Tim Wolf mechanic has changed things a lot in this episode. I'm talking about the game being a bit easier on resources, but shit. Now I'm bleeding. And I've got no bandaging. Wait. I can make some... Look at my health going down because I'm bleeding out. And now, because I did that, they're back. I need to kill one, don't I? Killing one should scare them off. I've got to be good at shooting guns. Ooh. Never. I've not got a baboon in the room with me. That would do it, Eric. Yeah. I just had a good shot for once. Right, let's go find this guy and get out of here while the Timberwolves are spooked. I wish I could do something about it, Easy Green, but they just won't leave you alone until I'm completely dead. I can't find a way to scare them away. They just hunt until... It seems the only way to put them down without one of the fancy flares is to either shoot one of them or... I don't know. Right, there's a guy over here that survived the plane crash that needs help, but I don't know where he is, so we're going to signal to him. There he is. I'm coming. Constable just shooting wolves for sport, not even willing to make use of the corpses, the monster. What sport was that, you people? It is Sothan, right? Every day, I was joking about it in my summer car, but every day I find some new feature of this game that's amazing. It feels like we're playing a game for grown-ups. Doesn't suit us. This is a long trek back to Thompson's Crossing, though. Maybe we'll get to Molly's farmhouse. Oh no, that's where his flare landed. Where did his flare shoot up from? There, okay. I'm coming. I'm a doctor. I mean, this person got to a very good hiding spot.
Easy. I'm here now.
Weird. Right, what's your ailment? Probably just dehydrated, right?
Just gonna see if I can help.
Yeah, just dehydrated.
You'll feel better after you sleep.
Weird. There's a place called Thompson's Crossing just down the road. And there's a community centre there. I've not got any coffee left, have I? Some peaches. There is a community, a priest there that is helping everybody. There are survivors. You might find people you know. Fear not. I've just got to walk across a wolf-infested hellscape to get you there, so be brave.
Only one way.
Oh, I don't like it when it does that little head bob camera wobble thing when you pick somebody up. Right, let's get to Molly's. There has been absolutely no evidence that men at Molly's house are in any kind of danger, right? I think if we limp... We're really not far, it's miles away. If we limp across the map by going from safe house to safe house, it's probably fine. Can I throw him down there? Can I maybe... This is done. Okay, we've survived. Really, game? They're in the hills behind. Right, just... Shitting hell, this is a big attack as well. Maybe they can't get down to me, though, if I just keep walking. Just keep going. Molly's house is right there. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Hopefully that, like, log wall stops them from finding a route down. I can hear them going round. They're gonna... No!
Just have to put you down. It's coming back.
Yes. Yeah? No, fuck off. Leave me alone. Oh. Oh. I'm bleeding out. I need to get that. I don't know if Molly's got any cloth or knocking around, but this is getting too much. You must be feeling really confident about restocking ammo. Not really. Well, I've got like 6 bullets left in the entire game at the moment, and it takes me 5 just to scare off a Timberwolf pack.
We're making good time.
This strategy's not going to exist forever.
Okay. Gotta stop that blood loss.
Yes. Right, where did you say it was, kitten?
Where did it go?
Around here somewhere, right? Here? No. Where's the fucking entrance? There. Please don't be locked. Whew.
Just in time.
It's warm in it. Warm. I went very Yorkshire there. I apologize. It's warm in here.
Easy.
Right, stay there. I need to fix my own blood loss. Oi. Whew. Yeah, I'm so low on ammunition. It's not going well. I don't know if Molly's in, is she? Wait, stay there. I'm going to go check if my friend's upstairs. Oh, she's locked me out. Lovely. Is her husband still down here on the yeah. I just remember you remembering where the entrance was to Molly's farm. I found it, right? The basement entrance around the side. Okay, right. Do I have any afflictions? No. Is anything on my gear about to break? So now's the time to fix it. Hat and yeah, okay. I need to repair these because if another wolf attack happens and these get knocked off, then I'm going to get hypothermia. Boyo's alright, sat down there, right? He's not going to die. I mean, he's warm. Yeah, he's getting better, in fact. Might need a drink, though.
This might be serious.
No, he's fine. I wouldn't mind sleeping, you know. Just to get some health back, because I'm at the point where I can't really take an enormous amount more wolf bites. Do these break down into cloth? I don't think they do, it's tinder plugs, isn't it? Yeah, shit. I need some cloth. What kind of self-respecting survival maniac doesn't have cloth in her house?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh. The one thing left to loot. You know what, that's alright. Thank you, yep. Right, let's get fed and topped up. Eat some chips. And have a drink. Martin, are you still here? Got a job for you.
We go.
20-second favour, I should say, not a job. You are. Has there been any notifications in the guild Discord in the last, 2 hours? Because there was talk of an Onyxia tonight, and then it looked like it wasn't on, and now I don't know whether it is or it isn't on, so I need to plan whether or not I have a P word based on it. It's all fine if not. Has it been moved to Friday? Okay.
We're not far now.
Shit. Thank you, mate. I mean, that's alright then. That means I can have a P word. Appreciate it.
Hold on. Just hold on.
Right, we're going to make this run. Again, another, like Easy Green said, if there's another wolf attack, I'm going to run out of ammo and then I'm fucked. Then again, I've got some pistol ammo, haven't I? We might be alright. I've got 9 minutes. Maybe I can just get all the way to Thompson's Crossing. And then that's all of the survivors rescued.
And
the end.
Yeah, exactly. Just in time for marbles. Thank you, Wade. All dependent on whether or not there's any wolves. But I guess I stink because, like whoever it was yesterday said, I'm essentially just carrying raw meat on my back right now. I can't... There, see it? Right dead centre of the screen. You can see some smoke on the horizon. That's Thompson's Crossing. I just need to get Wade there and we're alright. Without getting eaten alive.
My family.
Yeah? What about... I mean, there's some IDs back at the community centre. They might either be alive at the community centre, Wade, or there's going to be some IDs so you can at least get some closure. Found everybody on the flight manifest. That'll cheer him up.
Hold on. Just hold on.
I fought a load of wolves around here earlier, didn't I? Should be fine. Right, I just think positive thoughts. I spy something to begin with. Someone posted something deleted and apologised. Said it. Yeah, that's the last thing I saw, Martin. But I didn't know whether there was chopping and changing. It seemed to be a fluid thing. Need to get up to that level, Martin, and get chopping with us.
Burning.
Bernie, what about him? Got bad news. They wouldn't let him primary. This game. Oh, what am I spying? I spy with my little eyes something beginning with. W. Teach me everything you know, you chopping dragon heads. Imagine mounting them. It's not willies, it's not walk, it's not white. It's not wood.
What happened?
It's not what happened. Light Wade. It's not welcome sign, it's not Wade. That was a good guess though. It's not water meter. Polar again gets it first try. Polar, good morning, it's wired. Wonderful view. But I've not got the camera on, I'll carry on. I'll carry on, welcome to the stream. Shaggy Dan, good morning. I can't see Wade's nuts. That's bad malice. We're beginning with C, says Paula. C. Clouds.
Mama?
No, Paula is not your mother. It was clouds. Lovely. Mind right, how are we? Good morning. Alright, I spy with my little eye something beginning with S. No, no, stone, no, stick, no. It's not stupid. It's not Spums. It's not Sabobthan Island. It's not stick. It's not sky. It's not stomach. It's not Sothan. It's not spear. It's not stamina. That's bullshit. You can't see me. I'm too well hidden. It's not shade. Don't just end it now. We've got 5 minutes yet. It's not shitting bricks because of wolves. Not shadow. It's not Satan. It's not space. Damn, I've got about 20 guesses. I'm doing well here. Smoke. Kitten, it's smoke. Kitten was first. I managed to keep it on screen the whole time. If you go back and watch this walk, I've been like just making sure it's just visible every time I've had to turn. Right, we'll get back, we'll drop him off, we'll speak to the priest if there's...
In the sky.
No, we've stopped playing the game and it wasn't L. Weird. I spy my lives from beginning with T, says Kit. Trees. No. Terrain.
We can make it.
You're sitting at a rest stop just so you can do apples. That's dedication, Bear. Temperature it was. Can you see the temperature? I suppose the meter on the bottom. Kitten's going for UI elements. That's meta. Pull us up. W. Is it weird? Nice. You'll do that before Kitten said it. Shit. Right, I'm nearly there. We'll drop him off and we'll speak to the priest or whatever. We'll speak to Father... What's his name? Father Christmas.
My hands. Where's the fire?
Do you know what I miss? Big Eddie. I feel like he brought a lot of hope to this playthrough and now he's gone. Because I couldn't put him back. Right, let's get him in. If you're just joining for marbles, I'm just going to speak to the priest after this. Hopefully, it's not like a 45-minute cutscene. Yeah, it was Big Eddie's own fault for being delicious.
I feel it.
No, I had a load of stuff stored there, and now because the bed's been put there, it's been moved over. Feck.
I won't let you go. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, all of them saved. Locate and return the missing survivors. Done. Is he going to speak? He's going to give you another mission, I think. Oh, there we go. Good. Talk to Father Thomas. All right, we'll do that first thing tomorrow. We'll get our next orders. I have saved every plane survivor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people we've saved. Absolutely. Did they ever explain why so many people survived the plane crash? The plane seemed to be relatively together in terms of like the cabins and the crew compartment, but there is a lot of them that died. Probably about 10 deaths. Right. I can't save the dead ones. Okay, we're going to save that, and that's where we're going to finish. That actually wrapped up really nicely. Again, enjoyed that today. It is landed right when I need a game like this. Lovely. Again, thank you all for your patience, for sticking with me while I've not been dead well. Dead well, I read Trim's fucking message. Thank you all for joining. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, as always. But they might not be dead, Trim. I might be lying. I'll do that thing when people spoil something on stream. I'll say, Trim, you're reading too much into it. Fair enough, you're going to find out in 2 days that you were right, but stop reading too much into it. Why can't you res him? You've got a priest. That's true. Yeah, priest could res the dead ones, but he won't. Cold and salt will bring them back to earth. Right, that's going to do it. I'll have to go by a P word. But first, I've got to put a crown on somebody's head. And for once, can it be a fucking orange? Priests are rubbish anyway, they can't chat. I mean, they can take donations, can't they? Right. Thank you all. I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow for more Long Dark. I'd like to be on camera by fucking Friday. But who knows? I want the point. I need to catch Stinky Auger. He's stressed at the moment. I think he's losing sleep. Get your brain working on that joke. It's pretty good, right? You should have heard the song I sung earlier. Right then. Worm Olympics is the thing you're qualifying for now. That was a big marbles yesterday. Let's have a small one. Mostly oranges for today. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you would like to take part in today's marbles, then all you need to do is, of course, be in the Doomhaus Discord and type the password. We're going to get a 20-minute phone call from you and AI-generated photos of proof for life. There's enough of my fucking voice out there if anybody wanted to do that. If the oranges win, it's coming home. If the greens win, it's coming home. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... Wade. Bang. Oh, I feel fucking shit. We've got Monroe for the oranges, Polar for the greens, Trim for the greens, Surthan for the greens, Cats for the greens. Good afternoon. For the oranges. Reaps, how are we, for the greens. Mine for the greens. Siddles for the oranges. Eric for the greens. Azar for the greens. Easy Green for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. Bear for the greens. Dougie for the greens. Tagslack for the oranges. Neffers for the greens. 6-4, good afternoon, for the greens. Schmitz for the oranges. Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens. And Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Fucking motion sickness. Gwynblade. Wade Rudy for the greens. 22 marbles at the race. First person to pick a number that you wanted to be a little girl. I assume you're actually talking about a different Wade, and Deadpool didn't just show up in this. No, it was the guy I was just carrying back at the end. 22 marbles out of the race, then we've got Mindrake, Polar, Trim, Surthan, Cats, Kitten, Reaps, Martin, Siddles, Eric, Azar, Easy Green, Alcarion, Bear, Dougie, Tagslack, Neffers, 6-4, Schmitz, Lundios, Shaggy Dan, and Gwynblade. Did I get Chaz? I didn't get Chaz, and he didn't notice, and Eric did. And Chaz for the greens. Holy shit. 7 oranges and 14 greens. I think that's the greens cheating. Yeah, Eric. Eric just managed to get another green in. By, like, social engineering. That's true. Lovely. Right. 7 oranges. Double the amount of greens to oranges. Mindrake said 1. We're going to go community maps we're playing now. 1 press of the random button gets us to jump bonus roadway. How many was it? 23 marbles? Yeah. 23 marbles, enter. Right. Let's begin. Currently, let's have a look. Currently, Schmitz is 1 point behind Auger. Azar, Lundios, and Polar are 2. Azar, Lundios, Polar, and Schmitz. Right, let's begin. Auger! Just too late. Auger, welcome to the stream. You're going to have to watch and hope that one of the people I just listed don't win this. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Okay, this level looks like it's got a lot of stuff that could change the course of the race. That's good. Wait, am I seeing things right? There seems to be a green portal that can get you straight into the exit. Polar's gone for his boost early yesterday, which got him the win. Can he do it again? And you can actually see it, that's true. Whoa. One of the 7 oranges is actually in the lead. Easy Green in second for the greens. Chaz is there as well. Tagslack just has to not get screwed by spinning stuff. Not a bad run, but he has fallen behind. Martin for the greens in the lead. Easy Green for the greens in the lead. Martin in second. Schmitz and Tagslack are quite far up. I used to really enjoy filming this, and then Kat said I'm rubbish at filming marbles, then I got all self-conscious, and I fit Schmitz! 6 oranges. Auger will not be caught today. It's like done irreparable damage to my confidence when filming marbles. Alright, Azara's dropped as well. Easy Green very confidently in the lead right now, but Shaggydan and Alcarion are doing well on the other side. If Easy Green slows down, Mindrake and Martin are there to potentially overtake. Come on, Alcarion and Shaggydan. We need somebody to have a run like Reaps did through this stuff just to get ahead of Easy Green. Alcarion's gone wide. Easy Green is still through. Gets the drop. Mindright right behind. There's something shooting Easy Green. Something's bipping. Alright. Can Mindright get in the same bucket with these two? No, he's 2 behind. Come on, Mindright. Siddles and Shaggy Dan are right there. Anything could happen. Easy Green skips clean through the obstacle, but has hit something that could cause an overtake. Oh, it's happening. Please an orange. I know green's probably going to get through. Shaggy Dan in the lead. We actually have an orange. Mindright, Lundio, stick the landing. The green stuck the landing, the orange didn't. Cats is the one that gets through. Easy Green is approaching from below. Nobody's managed to get through that portal yet. Cats is doing strong. And a green wins. Shaggy Dan gets second. Somehow we managed to get an orange in the top 3, but it's Cats that is your person of the century of the day. Can't win a mug, so it could have been worse for Augur. Chaz. Do we need to check VAR? Alright, Green's up to 120. This has been a 3-point week for the Greens out of 3 potential points. Shaggy Dan second, Gwynblade third, Neffers fourth, 6-4 fifth. Shaggy Dan, that was a good effort. August praising Cats on his defending work. It's quite a good level, that. There was a lot of back and forth. I don't know why people make levels that are just, if somebody gets to like this point, they've already won and there's another 60% of, you know? Martin, who was doing extremely well at the start, might not even make it to the end of this. Unless he gets through that portal quickly. Martin! Ooh! Just made it at the death. Right. Cats was 2 seconds ahead of Shaggy Dan. There was a portal reaps. Tight, though. Cats, good work when he put a crown on his head. Where is he? Right, Paula, the crown goes from your head to Cats. Is green to green to green this week. It's not been a good week for the oranges. This year could already be out of sight for the greens. Holy shit, sorry, I'm just fucking about. There's just been a message in Discord now, Martin. Christ. Right, I was going to do it. I have to go buy a P word. Everybody, enjoy your evenings. Thank you all for joining. We have this evening Satan for the oranges with England versus Martin for the greens. Whoever wins that is guaranteed at least 3 points. Have fun, everybody that's watching football. Thank you all for joining. I will see you all tomorrow. Again, I appreciate everybody's patience during this fucking period. I don't know what's up with me, but hopefully we'll fix it shortly. And I'll see you for Long Dark tomorrow. Lovely. For now, thank you all for the bits and subs and hosts and raids. Thank you everybody for joining me today. You're all very patient. And I'll see you all tomorrow. For now, however, we have our final word merchant. So I'm going to say Easy Green, Reaps, Neffers, Martin, Augur, Eric, Schmitz, Tagslack, Mindright, Paula, and everybody else. Thank you all. But the final word for today is this. Actually, it's a good job that this is the final word, because it should have been the balance password. Get Feddy with Big Eddie.
into the mouth. Nice.